Hey everybody, it's Taki 117 back with Taki Space Program, and I now have enough funds to upgrade my vehicle assembly building. We are on the pad, and we are ready to rock and roll. So this is MechJeb's smart stability assistance system, and it is going to help me get into orbit. So last rocket that I actually launched, I flew it manually, and for the most part, I will be flying things manually. Start our countdown. But as of right now, we're set heading 090, so that is due east. Pitch is 090, which is straight up, and roll is 0 degrees. Roll doesn't really matter. It's just specifically for booster separation, you might want a roll of 0 or 90. There we go. We have a liftoff. MechJeb has taken over. And we're going to start pitching down. So all I'm doing here is I'm clicking the minus button, hitting certain checkpoints that I've sort of put in place myself. As you can see, this rocket does not use spin stabilization because it has internal guidance. Specifically, it has reaction wheels. Nope, that's a rechargeable battery. I thought I put reaction wheels on there. Anyway, the point is, it has guidance with the engine, if nothing else. So I have set up some. I'm going to throttle down a little bit. So I've put in some, I'm going to call them markers. I don't need surface info, I need orbit info. There we go. So, 45 degrees at 10 kilometers, which I just passed, 65 degrees at 5 kilometers, things like that. There we go. Okay, so I need to get above 70 kilometers with this rocket, but I do not need to get into orbit, which is good. Okay, so we're at 42, 43 kilometers apoapsis. Let's deploy that, and activate my upper stage engine. 70 kilometers. Excellent. So this rocket could potentially get into orbit. We are, however, performing a high altitude flip. You can see my engine trying to compensate. However, there's not really anything to compensate for. So we're going to get up to 70 plus kilometers. There we go. Deploy my solar panels. Those are awesome. I'm also going to deploy... I don't need that. How do I get rid of that? There we go. My payload panels. There you go, just like that. Very gentle there. And I actually need to roll 180 degrees. So I have very small reaction wheels on here. And the reason I'm rolling 180 degrees is so that I can take a picture. Snap. See? Picture of carbon. Unfortunately, I won't ever actually get to see that picture. But I can now collect all of my science data. Oops. Can I retract? No, I cannot retract that solar panel. Oh well. But I can toggle that and bring it back in. Okay, so we've done our science. We've completed our mission. We've gotten out of the atmosphere a whole bunch of stuff. I made a ton of money. It's time to head back. Oh, that's cool. I mean, not that I need that, because I have this antenna. Am I out of range? I'm out of range. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Okay. Phew. I want to... Does this not have an antenna? I thought it had an antenna. Oh well. Anyway, I do want to point retrograde. So I will be coming in to the atmosphere here in a minute. Let's hope for the best. Okay, there we go. Plenty of electric charge. We are going to go ahead and make a new stage for... do that. Did I set? I did not. Now I am below the horizon. Wonderful. So now that I really have no connection to send commands on, I just wasted this mission. Well, it's not entirely wasted. I did in fact complete the contracts, and I can always launch another one, and now that I know this one might actually be able to make orbit, maybe, just maybe, it will be my first communication satellite. But we are officially in the atmosphere. I'm going to go ahead and speed this up. This mission is in fact lost, but it served its purpose. It got us above 70 kilometers. There go my solar panels, broken as they ripped out of the atmosphere. There is this particular planet's moon. I don't know what it's called. Oh, but we are surviving. Wait, did it try to deploy the parachute? I think it might have tried to deploy the parachute. I mean, it failed miserably because, you know, I was going too high too fast, or too high too fast, but it did in fact try to deploy the parachute. Huh. There goes solar panels and other things exploding. And there we are. So we are going to go back to the vehicle assembly building. And, well, we're going to go back to the Kerbal Space Center, pick up some more contracts, and then see if we can't, make orbit. Have a successful science mission. So I'm going to take the same rocket that I just built, just launched. My thrust-to-weight ratio is almost 2, so I can put a much larger fuel tank. Let's see, filter here. Yeah, fuel tanks 1.25 meters. I like the way that looks. It gives me 2100 meters a second of delta V. So let's see if I can do... Thrust-to-weight ratio of almost 2.5. Wow. Oh, here we go. Thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.5. So let's add... Uh, 3,300. Haha. And a thrust-to-weight ratio of 1.3. This will get me to orbit. So now I need launch clamps, landing parts, science, control, fuel tanks. Nope. So I need launch clamps. Yes, here we go. And then fuel arm pipes. Holding the rocket in place. So here I'm just building the launch pad. Huh, that's weird. Go. So I now have those two stages taken care of. Oop, too much. Excellent. And I think 3 is going to be my fuel arms. Toggle fuel arm. This actually looks really cool. Okay, so we are going to call this Orbiter 1. It's going to take us 20 point. I am 0.9 meters too tall. I bet that's the launch pad. Good news is the launch pad is fairly cheap, so I should be able to launch or to upgrade the launch pad no problem. But for now, that's all for this episode. I'm Taki117, and remember, it's only rocket science.